Okay, we should be live again. Hopefully we are. We've just heard a robin. I'm seeing a... oh shoot, took off. A couple tree swallows. Well, I may be wrong. I don't want to say tree swallows. Forget it. I'm not sure of it. Let me show you what's flying around if I can. This is all through the windshield, so it's not easy. Shoot. Nothing stays in focus. Well, up ahead, I'm hearing purple martins, and here are... back! Here are, I'm guessing, tree swallows. And a lot of... I can't show them to you in the air, and I don't know what's vocalizing. Song sparrow, but I heard something else. Do you hear that? It's like eh, eh. I'm not hearing it now. More house sparrows. I see a mourning dove. American goldfinch. I don't know what these smaller birds are that are in the air. Maybe some are, at least some are tree swallows. I can't show them to you. This thing just can't handle the windshield glass. Of course, they're all flying around. I can't keep up with them. They're all, you know, they're not close together. Close the windshield, or close the sunroof. Down below, I'll give you a quick look. Good, it's drying up down there. How it all works. I don't believe there's any pumping that goes into the area, so it's all going to be natural. And it's interesting. We've seen more water in some places than I'm at least accustomed to seeing, and less in others. So I mean, here seems drier. But there's that one pool we see along Wildlife Drive, Bennings, and that seems to me to have more water than I would expect this time of year. Maybe I'm wrong. definitely, this is drying out quite a bit, and time will tell if there's much water there in the fall. I hope so, but we'll see. There are birds down there. I mean, I can see, I just heard a yellowthroat. But I see some Canada geese. I can see a great egret. What I believe are ducks. I see a great, well, at least a couple great blue herons. Make it 3. So I mean, we'll see. There might be something to look at. Feeling that this will be less than great. Stay here, given what I've seen so far. I want to look things over with binoculars first, and then I'll use the camera to show you what I've seen. I think I hear a robin, maybe. Let's take a quick look with this camera. I think you'll see at least 9 great blue herons. Oh, come on. Not focusing on anything. Alright, for whatever reason this camera is just not focusing very well today. At all. So let's try to take a look with the other camera as best we can. I'm not going to cover every square inch of the field, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, as I was just saying, oh, is that a black tern? As I was, anyway, as I was saying about sapsucker, if anyone's thinking, oh, we'll probably take a long walk, we probably won't. Not today. Maybe we will, but I don't know. As I was in the visitor center today, there was a young woman who had walked in and she was asking about black terns. And she said she's actually a tern biologist. And I did say, you know, because she was asking, not me, but she was asking the person at the desk, and who had seen me and said, you know, she recognized me just as a regular, and she indicated that, you know, she was like, you know, she kind of involved me in the conversation a little bit, and I said, you know, yes, that you could see them, and I also mentioned that, you know, East Road would be a good place from which to see them of late. Now we had seen them well last year, really at Shockey Pool, but with things drained at Shockey Pool this year, you know, they haven't been there, or at least not in quantities and you know, proximity where we could see them. So I'll start all over with this camera because you obviously missed whatever I showed you at first. So there's some Canada geese, obviously. What was that? Who flew by? I don't know. What am I hearing? Maybe nothing. The biologist was saying she was really hoping to see black terns. No idea if she made her way here. I don't know how well she knows the area. Somehow I suspect she doesn't know it that well. Definitely, you know, quite a few birds down there, really. In between, oh, I'm going to leave my place, sorry. Between the ducks and geese and shorebirds and great blue herons, the black terns. Are those ducks? They don't look like ducks somehow. No, they're not. I don't know what they are. Quite a few herons overall. Let me go rearrange here. Before I forget, I want to look back at that more distant water. Can't say I'm seeing much back there myself. Great blue heron there. Ah, here we go. Hi, cranes. Just two so far. And then, of course, there are the great blue herons. I need to look with binoculars a little bit. 1 second. There's a chance. I'm going to skip over to an area. 1 second here. Yeah. More cranes. 3 this time. Good to see them. Wait, are there 3? Yeah, 3. So we've seen 5 cranes. There's another person here. We've been actually seeing her quite a bit on Wildlife Drive, and I suspect she's new to the area for a couple reasons. One, the Washington D.C. license plate. And 2, she was stopped at one point looking at a map. I wonder if I should point out the Sandhill Cranes to her. Let's keep looking around. Looks like gulls, but that looks like a tern there. And I don't know if I showed you, maybe I did with the other camera. I mean, there are a lot of Canada geese in, you know, drier areas. I want to be careful. I don't know what I've shown you already, to be honest with you. We're not going to stay here too much longer. There are also more geese. Okay, we're going to, I think, get moving. There's not that much that's really exciting or new to us, and we're not having the best views anyway, just because of the distances and everything. But we're going to get moving, I think. I'm going to mention the Sandhill Cranes. If you look carefully, you'll see Sandhill Cranes down there.
In what part?
Well, if you look, you see how like there's a more distant like body of water in the back? There were 2 back there, and then you see over more to the right there are like 3 prongs of water, and there's grass behind, or green behind them. To the right of that green, you might see about 3 Sandhill Cranes.
Because there's supposed to be a whole other area if you go down another road that is supposedly their reserve or something like that.
Well, I've heard of the Sandhill Crane Unit, and there may be more elsewhere, but if I had to guess, not this time of year. I mean, because I know that I've been seeing here 2 families, 3 and 3, and lately it's been just 2 and 3. So, anyway, good luck. Okay, we're going to get going here. Let me switch cameras. Go by. If you have to drive down Towpath Road, it might not be worth it. And I don't know if you get close anyway. And even if you do get close, as we've seen, they're skittish, so it's maybe not worth the trouble, to be honest with you. But I just wanted to point them out to her because obviously she's aware of sand dune. Hold on one second. Well, I've seen at least 2 crows. Let's continue. Assuming they're all tree swallows, there are quite a few more than there were there earlier. And maybe that's what I've been seeing flying around. I see a robin. There. And I see another one. What's over there? Is that somebody? Yep. Young robin. Hey, baby. One second.
I'll rewatch it later.
Okay. But I mean, if you think if you don't believe I've covered all the areas that are necessary. And before I leave this road, I see a female. Yes, a female. You know what? I wouldn't mind getting a look at her. She stays put. 1 second. Come on, look forward. Oh, maybe that's not a female. No, I think it's a male. He's just been molting. Hey. Am I right? I don't know. I think so. And I may have just heard another one calling or singing. And a house finch. Come on. Where'd it go? I have a feeling I cannot see it now. No. Okay, I'm going to leave everything in place. What was that? 1 second. Oh, come on, where are you? I don't see it. Something flew into that tree and I don't know what it was. I don't know if I just saw an osprey or not. I might have, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's stop here for a moment. Let's take a few looks to see what's going on up there. 1 second. I did see someone stirring there, but I don't see it now. I'm kind of hunkered down, I guess. We'll wait here a minute or two. If we don't see any special activity, we're going to move on. I have a feeling we're going to be moving on very shortly. All right. Looks like it might be eating. To look at things. That's why we're down here. 1 second. I think I see a number of starlings. Very catbird. Maybe two catbirds. Just saw a pigeon. Let's make it a count of 8 starlings, by the way. The reason why we're down here is something that one of the people in the visitor center said to me weeks ago, several weeks ago. She was talking about the red-headed woodpeckers, and she said the other side. I wonder if the other side meant the side, well, you're not looking at it now, but the side that's visible from down here. 4 more pigeons and a great blue heron. Make it another 10 pigeons, I guess, plus the 4. And I'm hearing a robin. See a gull. I don't know what kind of gull it is. Anyway, oh, I don't know who was there. And there's the gull around here. And we're gonna, I think we're gonna go back like we normally do. But I wondered if maybe by any chance she had meant the other side, meaning like this side when it comes to the red-headed woodpeckers, which I would love to see and we haven't yet seen this year. Forgot about the great crested flycatcher nest. No activity at present that I can see. And 1 second. Who is that? Looked at the starling, which I may have already seen. See robin. Not sure who was just singing just now. think I just heard downing. And a smudge on my binoculars, so I've got to wipe it off. 1 second. Got rid of the smudge, added dust. Great. No sign of the great crested flycatcher so far, so I think we're going to move on. I get the feeling we're not going to end up seeing red-headed woodpeckers all year. It's just the morning dove, great blue heron. Just the feeling I get. Vireo. From all kind. Hard to hear, there's a lot of noise, but I wonder if I just heard house sparrow. Might have. I'm going to do what we've been doing, and that is I'll get out of the car and see if there's anything really worth seeing. I'm not counting on it, but you never know. Anyway, on the observation deck. Park here a minute or two, and we'll see what happens. 1 second. Okay. I have a feeling I'll be right back. killdeer, a song sparrow, probably about 50 starlings, a number of swallows. I couldn't even quite tell if they were tree swallows or barn swallows. I don't know, maybe both. A couple of greater yellowlegs, and I think that was just about it. Not much going on. So off we go. I mean, I didn't even see any geese or any ducks or herons. Seems to be a lot less open water there too. I mean, not that it's been great, but I mean, at least there were areas where, yes, vegetation was growing through where you could see water, but today there was that much less of even that space. Do what I have been doing and what I just did, and that is I'm going to climb the tower and see if there's anything out there really worth looking at. If I had to bet money, I'd say the answer is no, but you never know. But as you know, they've been draining the pool here, so there's only going to be so much water to attract birds. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. one or two songbirds, one northern harrier, but I just wanted to see if maybe if we could move over there. But it's not worth climbing the platform, which is covered with bird droppings anyway. I don't believe we're going to stay. It's not worth it. I would love to have a closer, better look at the harrier, to be honest with you, and more at ground level, not just from up above. But it looks like there's really not much. And by the way, I saw no open water whatsoever. At least I didn't, I didn't look at every inch very carefully, but I could see absolutely no visible standing water. So I think things are dry here, and it may even, I wonder if it's even worth coming back here. Well, I guess it is, especially because it's on our way. But until they allow water back in, and I wonder, and I wonder if even in the fall it's going to be bad here, because all the vegetation's growing right through, and it's there's been no water restricting it. So even if there's a fair amount of water that comes in between now and then, whenever that would, again, they'd have to allow it. I wonder if it's even, ever going to be something visible that we could see, and maybe we could see ducks or whatever on it, because the vegetation is that high. See a helicopter. So anyway, I think I'm considering Mud Lock, but usually our signal's so poor there, it may not be worth it. So I think that'll be it for Montezuma for the day. And, oh, by the way, I may have heard I think I did hear a red-winged blackbird. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for Montezuma for the day. It is 35. Let's say somewhere about, maybe a little after 5:15. I hope to be back in Ithaca, maybe earlier, maybe later than that. But we'll, I think that's roughly, hold on one second. I think I just saw a woodpecker of some sort. It may have been afflicted. Anyway, I think we're looking at about, somewhere between 5 and 5:15. Okay, everybody? I will see, 2 morning doves. I will see you later. Bye.